Hi, people. Going. We're waiting for YouTube to connect, but I'm already live on Twitch. That's where. Hi, guys. So, hi, guys. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. So, won't you please be my little baby? if you're watching, can you please say hi? So how is everybody? I'm just listening to cassettes. I'm listening to the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. So I'm listening to the Dirty Dancing soundtrack on my cassette player. It's got a little thing, and it's got a rechargeable battery, and it's Bluetooth, but I don't have Bluetooth headphones on. I really like the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. It's really good. Um, I need to burn some incense and clear the negative energy from my apartment. Hi, Betty. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Twitch too. I wish I could be live on TikTok too, but I can't. I never get people to come and chat. I took some of this and I'm listening to the Dirty Dancing soundtrack on this cassette player. It's it's a modern version of the old ones, and it's got rechargeable slot here to recharge it. It's a C, and it's got Bluetooth, and it's got a button here to make it Bluetooth, and it's got this, which my other one doesn't. That's the only thing I wish my other one had, but it doesn't have Bluetooth. I wish it had Bluetooth. It's hard to find one that's Bluetooth that's got that's rechargeable that actually sounds good. That ain't a fortune. Like that was like 40 something dollars on Amazon. I do have it linked on my Amazon products I bought and loved. It's a it's 1100 mAh battery. Which is pretty good. I've been taking these yogurts, drinking these high protein yogurts. It works pretty good. No, it doesn't have an FM radio. It has this it's got Bluetooth. It's got Bluetooth, so you can use Bluetooth headphones, and it's rechargeable. This is a real one. It's just a modernized version. Yes. When I was in high school, I used one all the time. I actually used it all the time. I didn't have a Sony one. I just had an off-brand one. This is the tape I'm listening to. I had this tape back in the day and I loved it. I had both of them, the More one and the this one. I loved them both. I listened to the shit out of them. I had a really nice Iowa CD player when I was in college. When I went to technical college, and I let my roommate borrow it because she had a member. Because she used the gym that they had, and it brought it back broke. But that was back in like '99. Then I have a CD player that's one of the new ones. Yeah, he sings the song "She's Like the Wind," but I have a rechargeable one that has Bluetooth on it. I have a rechargeable one that's like this one. It plays CDs and it's Bluetooth, so you can Bluetooth it out. To I haven't watched that movie in so long. I love, I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. My favorite movie is My Girl, though. Uh, I think they're equally good. I love Footloose, and I love Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and I love any movie with Molly Ringwald. She's my favorite. I like the movie Can't Buy Me Love too. Sweet Lips. I bought Michaela. She's a beauty influencer, and she sells her brand on there. And I got her lip balm, her lip ampule. They call it an ampule, but it's amplifying lip ampule. I bought these. I bought three of them for. I bought three of them for like $57. But they're originally $22 a piece. But they're really extremely hydrating. I watched the movie Wicked for Good the other day. Get bound. I love Goonies. I love Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. I like the movie. I also like the movie Lost Boys. No, they're just lip moisturizer. They're just for extreme hydration. They're super good though. I don't know where everyone is tonight. Josh never comes in. I gotta transfer some money from here to here, and I'm gonna do 50. I'm trying to get my credit card paid off so I don't have as much debt. I got $650 to last me 2 weeks. And I got under $400 worth of credit card debt now. That makes me Do I watch Steven Universe? I did. I gotta find out if it's on. I gotta find out if it's on Hulu. Now HBO Max is not letting people share it. I've watched most of it. watch a lot of shows. I finished Stranger Things. The last episode was 2 hours long. It was so good. It's scary and it's not safe. That isn't where you guys live, is it? I'm scared for people's lives in this country. And Trump's been going around stealing, sh- having military take over ships with Russian oil. He's really, really, really wanting to start a war. I'm afraid we're going to have war in this country, and it's sad and scary. I'm scared. And the amount of people that died in these camps that they're putting these people in because they're not taking care of them is just astronomical. And not, there's people that are dying just because they're not getting the medicine, or somebody's having a medical issue and they're not getting a medical help. Thank God. Minnesota, well, that's really not that far from me and Josh. Wisconsin. We live in Michigan. Wisconsin's like maybe an hour. You can go, it's really only like an hour drive away from where I live to get to Wisconsin, but it depends on where at in Wisconsin. Cause we live near Flint. We don't live in Flint, but we live within 15 minutes of Flint. 43 people. 43 don't have to. No, they don't. They don't draft that people that old. They draft all the 18 to 20. They like to draft 18 to 20-year olds. And what's sad is I have three nephews that age. One won't be able to go because he's got a heart condition, so they won't take him. And he just had eye surgery, and he's in a lot of severe pain today. He called his dad crying. He was staying at his mom's because he's not feeling good. Because his mom will take care of him. You won't have to be drafted. And they don't draft women anyways. They draft men. They're starting to make people do that card to where if they do a draft, that you're in it. If you don't apply for that, you get in trouble now. Because my coworker said he had to do it when he renewed his ID. Hey. It's not. There's a lot of people that ICE is just downright just shot. That Renee Good should have never happened. I'm more scared about that happening than someone my age getting drafted. They've got so many ages between 18 and 25. So many people between 18 and 25 that they can draft before they'll even think about drafting somebody you're at 43. You wouldn't have to get drafted, and the signing bonus they're giving to those ICE people is making them do. They're getting so much money for however many people they bring in. They're giving them bonuses per person they bring in. It's just stupid. They're wasting government money. That's where that food stamp money went, to help ICE, so they could recruit more ICE and they could do more get rid of more people. And now they're doing. And even if they're taking people away, even when they show them that they're legally supposed to be here, And they're wanting to get rid of protection states, like sanction states that are supposed to help people. Yeah, he's gonna pardon anybody that does what he wants. What we need to do is get out and vote Democrat. Even if you're not a Democrat, vote Democrat because they'll do what it takes to get him out of there and protect our country. If we don't, we're gonna end up in a war, and I don't know what we're gonna do after that. There's nothing we can do if that happens, and that's scary. There's nothing we can do if that happens. He's went over there and terrorized Venezuela and killed their president. Yes, but now he wants to run their country, and by our laws of our constitution, you can't run two countries. You can only run this one or another country. And he's not wanting them to get another president. And he's saying he's going to cancel the 2026 election because he's afraid if some of the right people get voted in, that he'll be gone and in jail. And I don't even know. I don't even know if he's gonna. I don't even know if they're even gonna. I don't know how he can. He doesn't want people to be reelected. You know, we're supposed to get a new governor, and I'm gonna vote for Chris Swanson. I'm all for him because I seen what good. Okay, Trump has got so many people just snowed in believing his bullshit, and I don't understand how you can believe that. Common sense tells you he's wrong. Me and my cousin talk about this all the time. It's not right to terrorize. He's messing our country up. And he's letting other people that do, if they do things that he likes, they're all for him. I always vote Democrat. I don't like big business. When you get too many rich people and they're just paying money, they got so much money they don't know what to do with. They're gonna pay people off. They're gonna pay people off and they're gonna do shady shit. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And Trump will do anything they do if he thinks he can get more money. Like, how did his kids get so much money since he's been in office in a year? It's crazy. That's not even humane. Do you still go on Tik? Do you still go on TikTok? I mean, not TikTok. LiveMe. Yeah, he told me he was going to do things that he did exactly what they wanted him to do, but they didn't know how bad what the things he was going to do. And when they found out that Project 2025 is real and what they're really going to do in that, and he's been doing exactly what that said. That was his policies, and he's doing it. More than that, he wants to be king. I'm just trying to be able to live my life and not believe stupid lies and just go do my thing and be a good human. If you can't be a good human, like Taylor Swift, even though she's a billionaire, she may not have as much money as Trump or some of them other people. She uses it for good. And that's one thing I commend her for. She uses her money for good. There's a lot of billionaires that use their money for good. Like I think Leo is a little shady, but there's people that use their money for good. Like every city that Taylor Swift stopped at, if they had a food bank anywhere in that state, anywhere near where she was touring, she would go donate money to it. And she donated so much to one in LA that would feed people for like years and years and years. She is a good humanitarian and a good person. Moving to Canada, I would wait. Because I don't think you can just move to Canada. Because in a couple of years, he won't be president anymore. No. Don't. We can't just move to Canada. That's not the. If you're on any kind of assistance, Canada's not the place to move to. That's not going to help our country. We need to vote and vote right. And if anybody who didn't like Trump, vote the opposite. Whatever, whatever Trump would want you to vote, vote the opposite. If you're against him, if you're now against him, vote the opposite. Even if you are a Republican, vote against Republican, because the Republicans are going. That's too much. That's not gonna help. You got to stay here and you know um their free healthcare isn't like you think it is. You can ask. I can get you someone to talk to that lives in Canada that has their free healthcare and has their assistance and how hard it is. My friend my friend Alex lives in Canada. He's making it to where you can't. He's wanting to make it to where it's illegal, where you can't where you can't absentee ballot do an absentee ballot. That's a little shady. He said he's going to throw out absentee ballots. That he's not going to let them be counted. You know, he said that this election was rigged or something. This election here, and all the votes that they found that they were thrown out were all for someone. Were all for Kamala. I think Kamala was the real winner, but they threw away a bunch of votes. They say they say when he, I don't know if it was this election or the last election, that they were trying to throw that a lot of the votes that they were trying to throw away were ethnic people's votes, mostly black people's votes, and that's not right. They have a right to vote too. If you're a voting age and you are allowed to vote, and you're not dead, you should be allowed to vote. As long as your vote's turned in and mailed in, and you mailed it in before you die, you should get your vote. Even if you die right before the election, if you absentee voted before that because you didn't know you were gonna die, your vote should count because you didn't know you were gonna die. Now, if you died after if you died before your absentee ballot was counted and put in and mailed in, then that shouldn't count. They should have a thing that flags your social security number when you vote. They should have a thing that should check your social security number when you vote. When you put it in the machine, we should have. And if your social, you should have to punch in your social security number on a computer before you. See, if there wasn't so much fraud and people want to do dirty, fraudy things, we could just vote through the computer. He is just, he's not even for the Republican agenda. He is for, I'm going to put it out there, the rich agenda. Whatever rich people want, he knows what rich people want, and all they want, when the love of money, when the love of people outweighs the love of money and the love of each other and the respect gets better, our country will be so much better. We're more power hungry and rich in this country than any other country, and it's because we have the top 1% of all the richest people in the world, and we have the richest person. We have the top 3 richest people in the world: Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos. They are the richest people in the world, and one other person. I think the owner of, I think the top 3 people, let me see, let me look it up. The top 3 richest people in the world. Who's the top 5 richest people in the world? Elon Musk, Larry Page. Who's Larry Page? Jeff Bezos. Larry Ellison.
Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, and Sergey Brin.
Larry Page is the owner of Google, which is an American. Another owner, Sergey Brin, is another American. The top 5 people are all Americans. The top 5 people are all, the top 5 richest people in the world are American. That shows that America's got way too much money. Bill Gates is not. Bill Gates, okay, I'm going to explain you something about Bill Gates. Bill Gates is charitable. He is so trying to give away so much money. He can't even give away enough money. He can't even, Bill Gates. Who's the top 10 richest people in the world? Most of them are American, I can guarantee.
As of early January 2026,
yeah, he's not even on the top 10.
typically include Elon Musk, Larry Page, Jeff Bezos.
Forbes list. He's not even in the top 10. Bernard Arnault, he's not American, I don't think. And Jensen, I don't. Warren Buffett is. Microsoft is Steve Ballmer. He doesn't own Microsoft anymore, and Oprah's not. Oprah's not even in the top 10. Nvidia. Who owns Nvidia?
NVIDIA is a publicly traded company, so it's not owned by one entity. Major investors include the Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and FMO
Who?
LLC. The co-founder and CEO, Jensen Huang, is the largest individual shareholder.
Who? Taylor Swift is only only has like maybe $2 billion at max. She's low on the billionaire stake. What country is Nvidia made in? Nvidia is an American company. See? Who are the top 10 richest? Thank you for following, finest boy. Okay. Who is the top 10 richest people in the world? Steve Ballmer.
Top 10 richest people
The,
typically include Elon Musk, Larry Page, Jeff Bezos, Sergey Brin, Larry Ellison, Mark Zuckerberg, Bernard Arnault, Jensen Huang, Steve Ballmer, and Warren
the
Buffett. Their exact ranking changes daily due to stock
okay,
market
Warren
fluctuations.
Buffett is tied with
10 richest
Marco
billionaires often dominate
Ortega, and that's the owner of Zara. What is Zara? I think that's a clothing
Zara
company.
is a Spanish fast fashion retailer, known for quickly bringing trendy clothing.
Okay, so it's a Spanish. Who owns Netflix? He's really not that rich. Who owns Netflix?
Netflix is owned by its shareholders because it's a publicly traded company. Major investors include Vanguard and BlackRock, along with Reed Hastings, the co-founder, and other insiders.
How much money is network? How much money is Netflix worth?
The streaming service. Netflix is currently valued at around 400.
So it's only worth $402 billion, but its own. The Saudis are not in Dubai, and the Saudis own more oil than Dubai. They have the most oil. The Saudis and believe it or not, Russia has a super lot of oil, and the oil that we have and the oil that Venezuela have in our country and that country are crude oil, and it's not the kind of oil that makes good for like gasoline. It's not good for gasoline. Most of it's not usable for gasoline because it's too low in what kind of oil makes it not usable?
Highly processed seed oils like soybean or corn oil can become unsafe due to degradation when heated.
No.
Cooking oil also becomes
What
unusable
kind of
discolored, smells bad, or contains
what kind of oil? No, I'm trying to figure out how to do. What kind of oil does America produce?
America mainly produces light, sweet crude oil, which is easier to refine. Key producing states include Texas, New Mexico, and North Dakota, with Alaska adding medium-density crude. The U.S. imports heavier crudes, primarily from Canada and Mexico.
Why is some oil not able to be used for gas?
Some oils won't work for gasoline because they're too thick, have harmful impurities, or have the wrong chemical makeup. Vegetable oils also need processing by becoming biodiesel because of high cloud points, preventing their direct use without causing damage.
So, it's too thick. Yeah. We need to save. No, actually, reverse that and save all farmers. All farmers that we're getting, that are big farmers, are making big companies to be able to make food and stuff, and are making the food that we need. Save them because we need them. Some of the oil, if the oil's if it's not light enough, they can't turn it into gas. It takes too much processing that we can't do quick enough to be able to use it. Let me get a drink. I'm so thirsty. And I'm so stressed out. They can't process it down enough to make it usable for oil, for gasoline. I tried to get Joshua Danger to come in here. I'm really sad that he I wish YouTube would let people live stream with you. When you're live, you can invite people in, like every other live stream. Beef farmers are okay. This is why food, it has nothing to do with our president. I wish people would stop saying our president ain't getting our food prices down. Okay, here's how it goes. If their crops that they have to plant that they use to feed them, yes, and it can be too thick. We have most of it's crude oil. Some of it, like the stuff in Texas and one other state, has good oil, but the rest of it's not usable for that, so they have to use it for other things. But and the process to get it is really dangerous. They got to pay people big money to do it. That's why gas keeps going up. The less oil they can produce that's usable, the more the gas is going to cost because there's going to be less that's actually usable. And two, what was I explaining? Oh yeah, about the beef farmers. If they plant stuff and they can't, and the weather doesn't permit it, if they don't have the right weather conditions, like it's too dry during planting season or too wet, they can't plant their crops because they'll just die. And if it gets too wet or too much rain or not enough rain, their crops are going to die because it'll be too dry and it'll dry up. They used to, and if they don't have enough of the crops, I don't know if Alaska has oil or not. I think they do, but not enough. They only have a little bit. We'll never get free gas. Some guy actually invented, I don't know if he was American or another country, I think he was in like Europe, invented an engine that would run on water and didn't and didn't and they stole the patent and threw it away. So now they don't know how he did it. They don't want to do that because mining for gas and doing gas make them more money. They don't want to do anything that makes them less money. But if we use up all the crude oil, it doesn't just keep producing crude oil, I don't think. So if we use it all up, what are we going to do after that if there's no more fossil fuels and fuels like that? Like, think about it. That's like a lot of money. That's like a lot to think about. Well, yeah, but they're kind of far and they're not always open. And it's not always convenient. We need to we need to do something about saving these farms so that because farming is ah okay, my great grandfather, maybe my great great grandfather, I don't know. My grandfather, my uncle, and now my cousin are all farmers. My mom was raised on a farm. That's control. The whole country, the whole world's like that. The whole world's like that. Then there's so much they even know that they can use corn, but they won't do it.
This is a reminder. Take my vitamins and meds.
They're not It's not helping us whatsoever. They're making it they're making these cars so expensive that there's people like my coworker that's about ready and the rent so expensive. Um Yeah, we go into the farm. My parents go to the farm stands, but what I'm saying is there's people that sell it right out of their yard. But what I'm saying is it's stupid that they don't try to use corn. Actually, I don't even think we could produce enough corn for that. I don't even know if we could produce enough corn to make that happen. That's what's sad. We would have to do a lot more planting of corn. See, the thing is, you got feed corn, but they took him out because he found a better way to do, and a safer way to do our electricity. And he was too smart. Nikola Tesla, they want, they want us to pay for everything, and they want us to pay an arm and a leg, and then they want to, then they won't, then people want to, people don't, there's nothing they can do. They can't just, like, if those winter, they want to put solar farms in everywhere now and they're taking up tons of farmland with solar farms. I don't know how, you know, I don't understand. There needs to be free internet. There needs to be internet that we can use anywhere for free. That doesn't cost us extra money. That they can just give us a low internet speed. See, the reason they can't give us completely free internet is they can't get it fast enough to they no, they don't have nothing they can they haven't invented something but then they can process it to where it's fast enough to where it doesn't bog down when too many people are on it. And there's people, I think they need to have a discount for people that are poor. That was our president. I don't know. I think Trump told them when the contract. I think Trump told them when he was first in office the first time that thing he would that Biden was doing. Biden wasn't. I think Biden didn't re-sign up for the $30 credit on your internet, your cable bill, your internet bill, because they talked. He was not in his right mind, and I think he wasn't in his right mind like maybe the last year, but the rest of the time he was fine. Some of it, only the rich people, because they want to convince us that we need to buy all this stuff that we don't. And there's so many people going in debt to buy all this stuff to impress people that don't even fucking care about you. If they care about what you got, if someone truly cares about what you got, they truly don't care about you. Well, yeah, because their phones are paid for. I'm pretty sure their phones are paid for. That's what a lot of it is. Well, some of us are dependent on the system, and it's because they make them segregate out people like that are have disabilities. And some of us can't work, and we need a system that doesn't fail us. Our system was working until we got Trump in office these two times. You know, Biden, I'll tell you one thing, Obama did it. See, is if this, I don't know why the Senate fought him so fucking hard on making sure everybody has insurance, medical insurance, and affordable insurance. Instead of forcing people, and he tried to force people to have insurance that couldn't afford it, and I just didn't get it then because they couldn't afford it then. But I got it now. But what I'm saying is, you can't. You need to work with him so you can make it so people can afford their medicine. Like right now, my uncle can't afford the right medicine for. He needs to be on the medicine I'm on, but he can't take it because it's too expensive. Because Trulicity, he doesn't. I'll tell you one thing. Trulicity doesn't do what Ozempic does, and it helps with my diabetes. Helps with diabetes. It made my my blood sugar, my whatever you call it, A1C went down. It went down a whole 1.2 points from in 1 year. I never did go get my blood work last year, but I need to. I forgot to. I need to make sure my thyroid medicine's working. I don't know if anybody knows the boy Blue, but I wonder what happened to him. Yeah. Usually, if you eat a lot of sugar, you might be diabetic. Diabetes is nothing. I try not to consume too much sugar, but it's hard not to with how much sugar they put in our food. Oh, my two favorite British YouTubers, the um I can't remember the name. Let me look him up. It Josh and Jace is the name of their YouTube together. They're what? Oh, Rob Reiner. Yeah, I know. Quite a while ago. That's sick. What his own son did it. His youngest is it's either his oldest or youngest son did it. His daughter and his other son are devastated because their parents are dead. They were in Kalamazoo. These guys, do you know these guys? That's them visiting Michigan. These aren't rage bait. They're so... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. They're like positive. They find the positive inside of life and come, like, they said they love America because they love their food, and they said the people are so nice to them. You know, most people are nice. They're they're British guys. They're on Reels. They're on TikTok, and they're on YouTube. And they're funny. They're funny guys. They like talk about America. Let me find them. Oh, I need to find them on Reels. The accent guy. I think that's... Let me find the Reels. Every time I click on a wheel, they end up popping up because I freaking watch. They know that they noticed my amount of time spent watching their channel. I want to do YouTube. I don't. Oh God! It's just look up Josh and Jace. Jace. Nancy Pelosi. She was born in 1940. Wow, she's old. Okay, I can't remember what Josh is. The green. Green makes brown eyes pop. The accent guy. That's his name.
What's this?
This guy.
What's a cart park? There's just loads of trolleys here. Oh my God.
You're a year younger than...
What? I mean, I knew you guys liked ranch, but did it need to be this big? How much ranch do you need? Wait. How many different flavors of Oreos do you need? Like...
The accent guy.
Guys, I've only ever seen this in the movie. Is this a gallon of milk? A gallon of milk? What?
I think if you guys...
Shall we try the 1 gallon chug challenge? Sorry, but party size in the UK is small. What's this? What's the party? A political one? You're feeding far too many people with that. Alright.
Well, Reagan kind of ruined... You mean Reagan? You mean the guy's cute, or Ronald? Oh. No, the accent guy is just Jace, I think.
America, I have found...
No, one's Josh is Josh from England, and the accent guy is Jace.
I'm so excited. You know how America has Mexican Coke? Guess what I found? Mexican Dr. Pepper. And even
That guy.
Glass bottle. I don't know what it is.
He's
I've
my
got no
favorite.
idea, but it tastes incredible.
Josh is my favorite.
Yeah, just
But I love them both. I love them both equally.
try it.
But I like him. I love
Never heard
him.
of cane sugar, but I know it's going to taste amazing.
Cane sugar's good. This is my. They tried this when they came to America. This is the shit. Have you ever had this?
That's like heaven. This is absolutely Mexican Coke, incredible. Mexican Dr. Pepper, it's even better. America, well done. Well done. Whatever ingredients
Have you ever had
have in
Mexican
this
Coke?
thing here, put it in everything.
I know.
I'll have to get another bottle.
I don't know how old they are.
So I've just found something in America, right? And my mind is blown and I cannot wait.
I don't know if they have a meet and
Do
greet.
you know how you have Mexican Coke in the glass bottle? Well, I found this. Dr. Pepper in a glass. What? I'm gonna try it right now. I didn't even know this was a thing. Dr. Pepper, Mexican Coke style. Let's go. Why is that so good? Why is that so
I like that too. I love root beer.
foods that would literally send an American into a coma? Part 2. And
He always compares British food and tells how bland it is to American food.
I know what you're thinking, Josh. Why are you showing us dog food? It's not dog food. It's jellied eels. Humans consume this in the UK.
They eat eels in the UK.
Texture feels awful. You literally have eel spine.
I love a glass bottle of pop.
If you come to the UK,
I wish they'd make pop in glass again.
try this once, right? Try it, and that will tell
Or
you
can't.
why us
'Cause cans-
British, right, get stick, right, and get people telling us that we have bad food. This is the reason. Jellied eels. Things in the UK that would send an American
Jelly heel.
coma. In the UK, we've got 2 taps. Sorry, you might call it a faucet. In America, we've got a blue tap for cold and a red tap for hot. In America, you just got 1 tap for everything. In the UK, everyone has 2 taps. Sorry, faucets. Here is another example. Blue for cold, red for hot, 2 taps. The UK. I know, right? Bring
No way. He's been cheating on her this whole time? Wait, who? Oh, don't worry. I'm not spilling the tea on anyone.
Ooh, I do too.
Drama I started. Well, it sounds intriguing. Is it on TikTok? No, it's actually another app called TikTok Lite. It has over 1,800 mini dramas.
My boyfriend's family pretended to be poor to test me, so I pretended to be broke and watched them beg. I'd been dating Adrian for 8 months when he finally invited me to meet his family at their house for Sunday dinner.
I like fish and chips during
Which I
Lent.
found sweet considering
I got a pair of Jinko jeans. Let's see how much we can fit in these back pockets. Discman and headphones. Teen People magazine from 2000. My entire Pogs collection. VTech, cordless. Pyramid CD. Goosebumps book. Lisa Frank notebook. Billboard Dad on VHS. Model Behavior on Blu-ray. My Dear Diary.
A Dear Diary. I had one of those, but I had the Clueless one. I think I still have it, maybe.
Dazzle T-Mobile Sidekick. Coolpix camera. Love Spell. iZone camera.
iZone camera. Oh my god, my new sister had one of those.
Bubble paper gum. Tamagotchi.
Yep.
Sand art. This thing. Body glitter. Bath and Body Works art stuff. Dream Atmos. iPod. Baby G watch.
This video.
This thing.
She bought a pair of Jinko jeans, the kinds that had that at the big pockets, and she's filling them up with as much stuff as she can, just to see how much they would hold.
Most people don't know that you can find
Oh, that's funny.
water, wait a few minutes for it to bloom, then
What I learned as a Brit in America. If you were in the UK and somebody said, oh, the shops, the store is over 45 minutes away, let's not do that. That is way too far. Americans will literally drive over 1 hour just to get a drink from a gas station. You think I'm joking? Oh, you're
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, it was an electric journal.
$1,500 every month so they could live comfortably after my father-in-law claimed he couldn't work due to back problems, and my wife Sarah begged me to help them avoid eviction. Last week, our baby was born premature and needed NICU care, costing us $8,000 out of pocket. So I asked them if they could return just 1 month's payment to help with the medical bills. My mother-in-law Patricia laughed, not a polite chuckle or an uncomfortable deflection, a full theatrical laugh.
Yeah, those really big wide leg pants with big huge pockets. Those Janko ones.
Marcus, sweetie, that money's already spent, she said, examining her freshly manicured nails that probably cost $80. Besides, we have our own expenses. You're a big boy with a good job. Figure it out. My father-in-law Richard nodded, his bad back apparently cured enough for him to stand there with his chest puffed out, arms crossed like I was the unreasonable one. I watched Sarah's face.
I never had Speedway food. I'm kind of scared to try it. Gas station food.
And something inside me went cold and sharp. I smiled, the kind of smile that made Patricia's laugh falter, and said, "You're absolutely right. I should handle my own responsibilities." I pulled out my phone and transferred another $1,500 into their account right there.
One of my most listened to albums of all time is probably Cyndi Lauper's True Colors, and Cyndi Lauper's She's So Unusual, and then Madonna's Like a Virgin, and New Kids on the Block's Hangin' Tough album, and Mariah Carey's album Charm Bracelet. Those are the albums I've listened to the most out of my whole life. I was obsessed with Charm Bracelet when I got it. My ex bought it for me.
Every excuse, every emergency that required immediate funds. But I'd also been doing something else, something I'd started 6 months ago when Sarah came home crying because her mother had screamed at her for only sending $1,400 instead of $1,500 during the month our car broke down. I'd hired a private investigator. Cost me $1,200 I'd scraped from doing weekend tax returns under the table. Money Sarah didn't know about. The PI's report sat in my email, received 3 weeks before Lily was born. I'd been waiting for the right moment to open it. Some part of me hoping
and baggy pants.
No,
actually, those big flared-legged pants are early 2000s.
Their home outright had for 15 years inherited from Patricia's mother. No mortgage, no rent. The eviction notice.
I love Mariah. I like all of her albums. I love her new album. Her brand new album, Here for It All, is amazing. There's some really... I like the song Play My Song, Me, which is M.I., and I like this song that she sang on the on the Rockin' New Year's Eve. I can't remember the name of the song. Let me look it up.
While Sarah and I ate rice and beans, and I picked up every overtime shift available, while we delayed trying for a baby because we couldn't afford it until the surprise pregnancy, while Sarah cried herself to sleep worrying her parents would be homeless. My vision went red around the edges as I scrolled through photos of Richard and Patricia on beaches, holding tropical drinks, living the retirement they'd convinced their daughter they
Heartbreakers
couldn't have
and
without her
Rainbow.
husband's charity. There was more. Patricia had credit cards, 3 of them, maxed out on jewelry, clothes, and daily Starbucks runs. Richard had a boat, a goddamn boat parked at his brother's property, registered under the brother's name to hide it. They had savings accounts totaling $43,000. I sat back in my chair, that cold clarity settling deeper. They'd stolen from us, stolen from their own daughter, stolen from their granddaughter's medical fund with their lies. And yesterday, when I begged them for help while their grandchild fought for her life in an incubator, Patricia
In Your Feelings.
opened a new document and began typing. Sarah kept meticulous
I love that
records because
song.
her parents had trained her to. They wanted proof of every payment.
I have a
every
lot of
sacrifice she made for
I
them.
listened to
She had 18 months of
Mariah
taxes where they'd
when
guilt-tripped her, manipulated
when I was in high school. I listened to a lot of Mariah, Cyndi Lauper, the Cranberries, Bon Jovi, Pam Tillis, Brandy and Monica, and the Fugees, and Lauryn Hill, that kind of music. And I liked Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Nirvana was.
Screenshots of Patricia's Facebook posts showing off purchases and trips, records of Richard's under-the-table employment, copies of his denied disability claims, the fake eviction notice, and a timeline that showed how the dates of their emergencies perfectly aligned with cruise bookings and expensive purchases. I packaged it all into
I used to love No Doubt.
labeled family support documentation. Then I called my buddy Derek, who practiced
But I think Gwen Stefani's a Republican. I loved Jewel. I listened to her a lot too.
Derek was quiet for a moment. You talking about your in-laws? Word got around. Maybe. Marcus, if you can prove intentional fraud, fake documents, false pretenses, systematic deception, that's not a civil matter anymore. That's criminal. Wire fraud, potentially. Depends on amounts and intent. Hypothetically, 18 months of $1,500 a month obtained through fabricated eviction notices and false claims of disability. Derek whistled. $27,000 obtained through fraud? That's felony territory. Why? Just curious, I said. How's the baby? Fighting, like her dad. I hung up and opened my email. The first message went to Richard's employer, his legitimate employer, the one he'd claimed disability through years ago, but still technically worked for on paper.
I don't know who MGM is.
I attached the PI's photos of him doing construction work, dated and time-stamped. Subject line, disability fraud report. The second email went to the IRS. Richard wasn't reporting his under-the-table income. The PI had documented approximately $52,000 in unreported income over 18 months. I attached everything, including witness statements from his co-workers the PI had interviewed. The third email went to the Social Security Administration. Richard was collecting early Social Security benefits based on his claimed inability to work. The photos of him
I gotta,
interesting to them, but I wasn't done.
really-
I created a new Facebook account, anonymous, and joined the community.
You know what's really good is this yogurt
I
drink.
posted the photos of their cruises
And it's
alongside a
got-
simple message. Anyone know why the Thorntons are collecting charity from their
Oh,
daughter while taking
I
luxury
liked,
vacations? Their granddaughter is in NICU and they refuse to help with
We used to
medical
like
bills.
the
I included
M5
screenshots of
in
the
98
cruise's
degrees,
public
and
homes their trips, carefully cropped
I was
to
more of a
remove
New
anything
Kids on the
they
Block
could identify.
fan.
Within an hour, 17 comments. Within 3 hours, the post had been shared 43 times.
They frauded him for money.
I sent my in-laws $1,500 every month so they could live comfortably after my father-in-law claimed.
Let me tell y'all about a family story that should have been a movie.
There are many people who believe.
And you sit there smiling like it's some kind of joke? It's not a joke to me, okay? I told you before we came on air I did not want to talk about that, and you went right for it. No, don't me. You knew exactly what you were doing, both of you. You keep pushing, and you think because you have cameras on me, I won't call it out. And you sit there smiling like it's some kind of joke? It's not a joke to me, okay? I told you.
What are you doing? Camping out. What does it look like? You're camping out here on our couch in our living room. It's a return of NBA on NBC. I don't miss it.
I think I only had one of their albums.
This weather is not good.
Yeah.
What do you all call this?
My TikTok is the same as here.
Do you know this person?
If I'm kind of spaced out, it's because I look me trying to fold my phone because I'm used to having this. I wanted to get back on Pokemon. I wanted to go back on Pokemon Go so I could see if you follow me on TikTok, it'll help. I finally got I was really stuck on 500 forever. Then all of a sudden I blew up on TikTok and I gained like double. And since last year I've gained double. I've almost gained. In 2 years I've gained almost double the YouTube. I gained double the YouTube subscribers. I'm at like 1,040. That's a lot for me. Actually, I'll look it up to be the exact amount. I'm plus 31 in the past 28 days. It took you 8 hours to make it, or it's an 8-hour playlist? Yeah. No. I have 1,040. You mean consistent? Okay. If you're not growing, you're not doing enough content. They said you need content, baby, content. One of the more successful YouTubers said, if you're not getting out enough content frequently, you're not going to stay relevant. Because because I have my top videos for this month are 2.3, 2.1, 2.3K, 2.1K, 20K, or not 20K, 2.0K, 1.8K, and 1.6K. And my total, and I only need 400,000 more views. Me too. You should. Let me give you a sample. I'll tell you what songs are on my playlist, because it's so random you'll think I'm nuts. It starts out with "Where's My Mind" by the Pixies. Then it goes to "My Kink Is Karma" by Chappell Rowan, "My Love" by Mariah Carey, "Wish List" by Taylor Swift, "Pour It Up" by Rihanna. Then we got Ghosted song "Peacefield," "Mama I'm Coming Home" by Ozzy. Then "Sugar on My Tongue" by Tyler the Creator, "Revenge" by Ministry, "Surprise Sacrifice" by Razakel, "What Is Life" by George Harrison, "Skinny Dippin' by Stand Atlantic, "In Between" by Beartooth, "Temple of Love" by Sisters of Mercy, The Damn song "Neat Neat Neat," the White Stripes song "Blue Orchid," "Pink Pony Club" by Chappell Rowan, "I'm Bad at Life" by Falling in Reverse, "Sugar Sweet" by Mariah Carey, "Happier," the song that Ali Sykes off Bring Me the Horizon did with Youngblood, then "Everybody Dies" by ICP, "Time After Time" by Cyndi Lauper. What Rewards Program? "Eyes Closed" by Ed Sheeran, "What's the Trick" by Jack White, "Die Die My Darling" by Misfits, "Pretty Little Baby" by Connie Francis. This is where it gets weird. "In Between Days" by The Cure, "Lips Like Sugar" by Echo and the Bunnymen. Then we got "Crazy Train" by Ozzy, "Black and Yellow" by Razakel, "Ice Ex Mortius by Ice Nine Kills, "All Apologies" by Nirvana, "The Outside" by 21 Pilots, "Chronic Flow" by HB the Grizzly, "Struck" by 30 Seconds to Mars. What reward program are you talking about? "True Colors," "That's How I'm Feeling" by Jack White, "Azizum" by Ed Sheeran, "Abracadabra" by ICP. Then we got Rob Zombie, another Tyler the Creator song, Big Sean song "I Don't Fuck With You," Lady Gaga's "Abracadabra" song, "My Bed" by Hard Jaws, "Find Ourself" by HB the Grizzly, "Time After Time" by Black. Let's see, is there anything else odd? "Stupid Cupid" by Connie Francis, Queen's "Radio Gaga." I don't any rewards program. I don't know about the rewards program you're talking about. You mean, do I get paid by YouTube? No. Do I get paid by Twitch? Only if people gift me enough to be paid. I think you have to earn $20 before they'll pay you. The only reward I get is I can get free samples and review them and earn commission if the company wants to do that. By the way, let's see. Cool. Most people don't actually talk. Yeah, I have kinds of playlists like that. I don't think I got a. I don't like country. If I listen to country, it's very, very little. I didn't. These are all pending approval. Most of them don't get approved. 90% of them don't get approved. Like 99% of them don't get approved. Stop. Well, I like Carrie Underwood, but I don't like that she supports Trump. I don't like that she's so open about it. That just hurt my feelings. I gotta see if I can open up any more gifts. I still got more gifts I can open. I used to like Carrie Underwood more than I do now. My friend that died really liked Carrie Underwood and Reba McEntire and Miranda Lambert. Now me, I don't think Loretta Lynn would support Trump. I think she'd be offended because she was the first country woman to sing about the pill. She was an advocate for women's rights. She she didn't just listen to the man. The more you send out every day, the more you'll be able to there we go. My niece, I got this for Christmas, this slime. I don't know if it's any good anymore. Yeah, it's still good. It's this. It's not as slimy as it was. It's supposed to be like a blob. I love Dolly. I like a lot of her songs. I was just getting on there to see if I could get some more Pokemon and if there anybody sent me more gifts and to see if there was any special Pokemon that I don't have. I've gained a lot of Pokemon I haven't had in the past 2 since I started again back up on that account. Somebody hacked my Pokemon Go and when they hacked my Microsoft account and changed my password. But I had another one that was almost as equal because I was playing two accounts. I haven't never heard of that before. I've never heard of that. My Microsoft account got hacked, so I don't really have any games to play. I gotta see which ones I can play. Yeah, my mom would have probably done the same thing. My favorite's Dragonite, and I like Pikachu, and I like Squirtle, and I like Bulbasaur, and I like Jigglypuff, and Snorlax. I got Pikachu and Snorlax over there on my couch, and then I like a Dragonite pin here. I like Eevee too. I love Eevee. Eevee, Dragonite, and Pikachu, and Squirtle are my favorite. This was Uzi when I first got it. But I've had it open since Christmas. It was part of Nightmare Before Christmas, great big huge blind bag that come with the puzzle. My Jack Skellington that I have on my couch. It's like one of those zoom squishy ball looking. It's not like a ball. It's more like a flat thing. And then I got two little. I like Charizard too. Charmander. And it came with two little like figurines of Jack. Different ones, so I put them on my shelf over there. And I put the stuffed animal on my couch. And I like Jigglypuff. Butterfree. Butterfree's Butterfree is one I really like. There's another one that looks like a butterfly. I can't remember. I don't think I have it on this account because I lost my account and I gotta get a new one. I had to use my old one and I didn't have all the same Pokemon. It's hard to find new Pokemon when you don't go everywhere and play Pokemon. They haven't really pushed out. I don't know if they really didn't push out all the Pokemon, or they make you buy it. Or maybe certain ones you can't get unless you evolve. Maybe you don't ever see them. You know what I think they should do? This is just my opinion on Pokemon Go. Tell me if this what am I thinking? Okay. Tell me this. I don't know if they do this, but yeah. Some of them I use, like, I've added this sticker to that, and I added one that says good vibes. I bought those at either Five Below or the dollar store. What was I saying? Okay. I don't know if they do this, but if they don't, they should. Whatever Pokemon get let out, yeah. Okay, so get this. Sticker. I don't like Evanescence no more. What was it? Okay, you're doing Pokemon Go, and when you let the Pokemon out, anyone in that vicinity can catch them, and they stay there until they're all caught. And then sorry. then but you can't recatch them. The same Pokemon. Like, it won't show up for you, but it'll show up for somebody else. That's that, and it has to be from, like, a lot of the Pokemon that you get in an area. It needs to come from people letting it go. Like, if I let go like 30 Pokemon and my friend wanted to catch them all and take, like, there'll be random wild ones, but some of them can be like tamed ones that people caught. I don't know why they don't do that. That would make more Pokemon. I'm gonna wait until I got a little over 1,000 Pokemon before I let go of some of my Pokemon. That way I don't have to spend as much time. That way I only have to spend time once getting rid of them. Unless I run out of space before then. This stuff is actually... what was I gonna say? When you, get, they need to, have at least like 5 Pokemon per hour in that area that people can catch. And if it's not one you threw out, then there'd be like there might be one in the area, but if somebody threw it out, there's only one of them, and the first person to see it and throw something at it that makes it go away for the other person. Like not two people can catch it. If it's a wild one that they're gonna just throw randomly in the game, everybody can catch it. I gotta take my shoes off. I'm gonna eat leftovers lasagna. Not lasagna, pizza. What? You just now listen to Marilyn Manson for the first time? You've never heard Marilyn Manson. Are you serious? I absolutely love Marilyn Manson. My cousin had one of the CDs I used to borrow it while she was we used to listen to it while. What was your favorite perfume in high school? Mine was Pearberry. Do they really have spooky Pokemon in the cemetery? That makes me want to go to the cemetery now. I love the spooky looking Pokemon. My Discord got hacked. No, I forgot the password and I can't get into it. I'm coming. I have another phone. I just don't know where it went. Low spell. I actually have one of the last few bottles. I actually bought a bottle right before they discontinued it. What was it? it is. Yeah, because I'm hungry. How come Cheetos taste so much better when you're high? I gotta go potty real quick. I'll be right. If I need some more food, I'll make some noodles. My password for Discord is I can't eat a whole rotisserie chicken. Yes, I am. No, I can't remember. I'll never use Hotmail again. See you later, and thank you for being here. I'm probably going to be off here too, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a safe week and weekend, and I'll see you in my next live video. I love you all. You guys are the best. If you hung around with me, thank you ever so much.